Welcome to Are You Sure? Welcome again to Are You Sure, the Bible trivia game show where we test your knowledge of facts in the Bible. I'm your host, Agape Awad, and today we'll be answering questions from the book of Genesis in order to win cash prizes. Now, let's get to know our contestants.
Hi, I'm Sarah.
Hi, I'm JC.
Hi, I'm Adam.
Hi, I'm Jasmine.
Hi, I'm Raphael.
Now that we've met all of our contestants, let's get ready to play Are You Sure? Here, I have a random selection of all numbers that I'm going to choose from in order to pick the next contestant. Contestant number 1.
That's me.
Are you ready to play, Adam?
Yes, I am.
All right, let's play Are You Sure? Welcome back to Are You Sure with our new contestant, Adam. Before we get started, let's find out a little bit more about Adam. Adam, welcome to the show.
Thank you. It has been a great opportunity.
That's awesome. How old are you, Adam?
I am 13 years old.
And what grade are you in school?
I am in 8th grade.
Cool. And do you have a favorite hobby or activity?
I like to play basketball.
Oh, cool. That's awesome. And last question is, do you have any kind of favorite book in the Bible or favorite story in the Bible?
My favorite book in the Bible is 1 Samuel.
Oh, very cool. 1 Samuel. Awesome. So now we've gotten to know Adam a little bit better. I'll explain to him the rules of the game. So Adam, there are 5 rounds of 5 questions each. And every time you pass a round, you get more cash prizes for winning those rounds. If you pass level number 1, you'll get $25. Level number 2 is $50. Level 3 is $100. Level 4 is $250. And level 5 is the ultimate prize of $400. So it sounds pretty cool, right?
Yes.
All right, cool. Are you ready to play?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
All right, let's get started with round 1, question number 1. What was created on the 3rd day of creation? Dry land, light, or the stars, sun, and moon?
Dry land.
Dry land. Is that your final answer?
Yes.
All right, let's take a look at the answer. The correct answer is in Genesis 1:9, and God said, "Let the water under the sky be gathered to one place, and let dry ground appear," and it was so. Good job. That's the correct answer. Moving on to question number 2. Where did God place Adam? In the Garden of Eden, in the Garden of Jerusalem, in the Garden of the Wilderness?
In the Garden of Eden.
Correct. We know from Genesis 2, verse 8, that God had planted a garden in the east, in Eden, and he put man where he had formed. Let's move on to question number 3. What curse did God put on the man? He would have to toil the ground. He would make your pains in childbearing very severe, very painful labor you will have to give to children. He will make your desire be for your husband, and he will rule over you.
He would have to toil the ground.
Yes, correct. That is the curse that God put on man, which is present in Genesis 3, verse 14. Curses the ground because of you. Through painful toil, you will eat food from it all the days of your life. Good job, Adam. Moving on to question number 4. What consolation did Cain receive from God? He would set a mark on him to protect him. He would be setting limits on him to where he can go, or he would put his banner in the land.
He would set a mark on him to protect him.
Are you sure?
Yes.
All right, let's find the answer. The answer is present in Genesis 4:15, and the Lord God said to him, "Therefore, for whoever slayeth Cain, vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold. And the Lord set a mark upon Cain, lest anyone find him and should kill him." So you are correct. Moving on to question number 5. This is the final question to pass the first round. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right. Question number 5 says, what did God require as justice if man was killed by another man or a beast? That the blood of that man or that beast would be required, that the blood of that woman or that beast would be required, or that the blood of that monster would be required?
The blood of that man or that beast would be required.
All right, let's take a look at the answer, which is present in the book of Genesis, chapter 9, verse 5. And surely your blood of your lives will I require, at the hand of every beast will I require it, and at the hand of man, at the hand of every man's brother will I require the life of man. So you are correct. Congratulations, Adam, for passing round number 1. You've earned yourself $25 already, but if you choose to move on to level 2, you can earn more.
I choose to go on.
Are you sure?
Yes.
All right, let's play round number 2.
Cain spent all of his efforts justifying what he was doing, and Cain didn't really sacrifice anything at all. He gave God something he didn't really need or care about, and God knew it, but God wasn't cruel or harsh to Cain. Instead, God gently showed Cain that the straw wasn't an appropriate sacrifice by causing it to smolder instead of burn. Instead of seeing God's action as the loving reminder that it was, Cain became angry and lashed out at his only brother. Cain didn't listen to God, even when God tried to show Cain his mistakes. Cain refused to listen. He lashed out at his brother instead of opening his heart to God. And when God asked him what had happened, Cain made one last attempt to deny everything he'd done. "Am I my brother's keeper?" he shouted desperately before finally realizing his responsibility for everything that had happened to his brother.
So we're back on Are You Sure with Adam, who's already passed level number 1 and moving on to level 2. Adam, are you ready?
Yes.
All right, let's move on to question number 1 in level 2. Question number 1. What was created on the 6th day of creation? God created all living creatures, wild animals, and human beings. God created all the sea animals and flying creatures, or God created all the plants in the land of Eden.
God created all living creatures, wild animals, and human beings.
All right, let's take a look at the answer, which is present in Genesis chapter 1, verses 27 through 31. So God created mankind in his own image. So the image of God he created them. Male and female he created them. God blessed them and said to them, "Be fruitful and increase in number, fill the earth and subdue it. Rule over the fish in the sea, the birds of the air, and over every living creature that moves on the earth." Good job. You passed that successfully. Moving on to question number 2 in round 2. What land did God promise to give Abram? The land of Canaan, the land of his clan, the land of Sodom and Gomorrah.
The land of Canaan.
Are you sure, Adam?
Yes.
Okay, that is the correct answer, present in Genesis 12, verse 6 through 7. And Abram passed through the land unto the place of Shechem, unto the plain of Morah, and the Canaanite was then in the land. And the Lord appeared unto Abram and said, "Unto thy seed will I give this land." And there built he an altar to the Lord who appeared unto him in the land of Canaan. Good job. You've passed question number 2. Moving on to question number 3. Why did the Lord plague Pharaoh's house? Because he took Abram's wife to his house, because he took Pharaoh's wife to his house, or because he took Lot's daughters to his house?
Because he took Abram's wife to his house.
Are you sure?
Yes.
All right, let's take a look at the answer. Genesis 12, 15, and 17 says, "And the princess also the Pharaoh saw her and commended her before Pharaoh, and the woman was taken into Pharaoh's house. But the Lord inflicted serious diseases on Pharaoh and his household because of Abram's wife, Sarai." Good job. Moving on to question number 4. Question number 4 says, what was Isaac's blessing for Esau? He would live by the sword and serve his brother. Days of mourning for his father would be near, and he would kill his brother Jacob during those days of mourning. Or, third answer, that he would serve the people and bow down to the many nations, for the Lord is over his brothers.
He would live by the sword and serve his brother.
Are you sure?
Yes.
All right, let's take a look at the answer present in Genesis chapter 27, verse 40. "You will live by the sword and you will serve your brother, but when you grow restless, you will throw his yoke from your neck." You are correct. See us next time for another game, Are You Sure?